This video is to document consistent problems that we're having with the Advantage screens with CSR. As you can see here, this is a CSR unit disassembled and the various components laid out. Now what I'll do is I'll try and point out exactly where the issues are happening. On the main CSR shaft, it's threaded, and the thread is not terminated well into a sleeve. In other words, the thread is still open at the end and without a collar or a sleeve on there, the thread cuts into or is affected by the spacer. The spacer will cut the thread back, and if you look at the very end there, that thread has been sheared off and the spacer slides up the shaft, which causes the whole the knurled sleeve here to slide further up the shaft against the housing, and the pawl itself actually this sleeve will get loose so it slides back and forth on the shaft, and the pawl will slide between it and the main housing for the CSR unit, and then it just chews the pawl up because it gets jammed in between the sleeve and the housing on the shaft. So what's happening here, and if you look right here, you can see that there is a chunk of the threaded portion of the shaft that is broken off and is left basically laying inside the housing, and you can see some of the wear and tear on the spacer itself. So not only does the pawl get chewed up, but the tip of the sleeve, about where my finger is, also gets worn away due to misalignment that is happening due to the fact that the spacer slides down the shaft further, causing more space for the sleeve to slide back and forth between the housing and its pin, and the pawl slides in between that. Now, I've been able to repair this just by adding another spacer, which is about a 10-cent part, as opposed to replacing the whole $262 CSR unit. Just something that I had shared with Tim Shimmer on a previous visit at one of our show meetings, and I finally had a chance here to make a video to somewhat show what happens. We have probably hundreds of these at the University of Washington, and I've been having to repair them 1 or 2 per quarter. So obviously this is a problem, and what I would suggest the problem is one, that the end of the shaft here where it's all threaded should be terminated with some kind of sleeve that is continuous all the way around and not helix like the thread, and that it's possible that the shaft material itself is inferior and therefore it is being worn down by the spacer, which is a stronger metal. There must be a way that this could be fixed up, or like I say, once again, I can repair it with a simple washer about 1/16 of an inch thick that takes up that slack. The threads will still continue to wear away. In another couple of years I'll be back at it replacing it again. So anyways, I thought I'd bring this to your attention, and I'm sure that there could be a design fix for this thing that would make it a much better unit for the Dalite Screen Company. Thank you very much.